In Cali, Colombia, at the largest COP in the history of the Convention on Biological Diversity, parties adopted historic decisions towards achieving peace with nature. The creation of the Cali Fund and the approval of an expanded work program and a permanent body for indigenous peoples and local communities were among the groundbreaking decisions taken before the meeting was suspended for lack of quorum. With an extremely dense agenda, the COP in Cali ran out of time before it could finish important negotiations on the architecture and strategy for resource mobilization, on the financial mechanism, and on the modalities for monitoring progress towards the implementation of the Kunming-Montreal Global Biodiversity Framework, the KMGBF. COP16 Part 2 will take place from the 25th to the 27th of February in Rome, the premises of the Food and Agriculture Organization of the United Nations. When COP16 reconvenes, parties will need to keep the Cali spirit of compromise alive and take further resolute strides towards peace with nature by finding agreement on resource mobilization for the implementation of the KMGBF, by giving directions to the financial mechanism of the Convention to allow the GEF to continue to direct resources effectively and rapidly towards the surge of implementation of the KMGBF around the globe, and by agreeing on the monitoring framework, the yardsticks that will be used to assess progress in the world's collective endeavor to halt and reverse biodiversity loss. The much anticipated adoption of a key decision on the planning, monitoring, reporting, and review mechanism will provide clarity on how these crucial efforts will be undertaken for the KMGBF. There are also other important agenda items pertaining to cooperation with other conventions and international organizations and to the work of the Cartagena and Nagoya Protocols. So we have plenty to expect from COP16 Part 2. What was achieved in Cali bodes well for what lies ahead. Peace with nature requires all to work together, listen, and compromise. This is not an option, but an urgent necessity, because biodiversity is the foundation of all life on Earth.